Sylvain. I'm going to be very brief. It's great to be here. As Sylvain mentioned, we are, at the Climate Group, we are one of 4 organizations, along with NRG4SD, R20 and CDP, who launched the Compact of States and Regions in September at the UN Climate Summit last year. The objective is very clear. It was to provide a platform and a framework for state and regional governments around the world to register their targets, their emission reduction targets, and report on them regularly. We thought to start with that this would be a slow and difficult process, but quite the opposite. Already 20 major regions from around the world, including Sao Paulo, have signed up, have submitted their commitments. We now have 20 governments, as I say, representing about 10% of the whole of the world's economy. Country, if it was as a population, it would be the same as the size of Brazil, and with emissions twice that of Germany. So this is a significant bunch of states and regions who are making commitments and reporting against them. And why are we doing this? One, because the role of states and regional governments is perhaps undervalued. The UN has reported on several occasions that state and regional governments are responsible for 50 and maybe up to 70 or 80% of the implementation of climate policies. So what they do and understanding what they do is fundamentally important. Second, because all the states and regions that have signed up are doing things that go in advance of what their national governments are doing. So it sends a message about the art of the possible. And 3, because every single state and regional government that has signed up and has submitted its information is doing so because it makes economic sense. It sends a message that this is not about sacrifice, this is about economic opportunity, this is about industrial and economic transformation that will drive investment and create jobs. And the Compact is a platform for bringing that together and sharing information. But much more important is the words of people who are actually doing this. So, Patricia, over to you.
Okay. May I?
Yes.
I think it's better to take. I prefer to take it. I'm going to tell you about the experience of São Paulo and why São Paulo decided to join this platform. São Paulo decided to join the other 19 regions by sending our data to the CDP. As we think this is an innovative and fundamental way of complying not only regional data, but also the ones local and states governments. To obtain this data in São Paulo from our 645 municipalities, we work with a program named as a Green Blue Municipality. This program has 10 directives on environmental agenda, such as solid waste, energy, carbon emissions reduction, risk disaster prevention and reduction, biodiversity, and things like that. It's a program of voluntary participation. It's important to say this. And it works reinforcing democracy and capacity building for the municipal officers. By joining this compact of regions and states, we can improve the exchange of experience and have common efforts looking for a low-carbon future for all. So we think, São Paulo State think that it's so important to be in the compact.
Thank you. All right. So if there are any questions, I think that Beth, who is your media contact here, will hand out a few documents with key figures and a press release. All of this will be also available on the website of the Climate Group and on the website of the World Summit. Any questions?